Gracefield morning, a warm welcome to Maritime and Port News. Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in oil shipping solutions and also supported by Amen Scientific and Alternative Medical Hospital. Amen, God is our healer. You can watch live on YouTube on Omanfm and also listen to Maritime and Port News on Omanfm in Kumasi. My name is Nanisi Boateng. Let's take a look at our stories. The Kumasi Airport is expected to be ready as an international facility in October next year when ongoing expansion works will be completed. According to the Chief Executive Officer of Contractor UK, Fabio Camara, the phases 2 and 3 of the works, which include a newly built terminal and a control tower, is 77% complete, and a test run of the facility is expected to commence in January next year towards making it ready by June. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo expressed satisfaction with the extent and quality of work so far when he arrived at the airport for the 4-day tour of the Ashanti region. The new terminal will have the capacity to handle more than 1 million passengers a year, while the existing runway is to be extended from the current 1,981 meters to 2,300 meters, enabling the airport to accommodate wide-body aircraft such as Boeing 737-800. Under the Phase 3, the scope of the works are the development of the terminal building extension, a new fire station, new fire access road, and a new air control tower. Other facilities are the development of a 9,000 square meters car park extension, 4,200 square meters access road extension, and 2 new boarding bridges, while the scope of works on the air side include a 7,731 square meters apron extension, a 22,805 meters runway strip, and an airside service road. The Tema Oil Refinery has interdicted some staff of the refinery for their roles in causing financial loss to the company. Other workers of the company have also been queried over their roles in product losses at the firm. A statement signed by the interim management of the company and copied to Maritime and Port News said the interim management committee at the oil refinery has, as part of its ongoing mandate, to conduct technical and HR audits and also assess viable business partnership for the refinery. They have also concluded that consisting product and financial losses need to be eradicated completely if the refinery is to meet its vast potential. The Public Relations Officer of the Energy Ministry, Kwesi Obinfosu, spoke with Maritime and Port News on this issue.
Reporter Omodiba and Omutu Omuri Omukuso Omuye. Now Omoya I interdict you Munina so Munkot Nephi, Nina no ye, said the idea American, Teola now share warehouse a day from Guabu, now found Guneti Manante warehouse. Now all that's what you are as supervisor. Now that's what you own I died our Joshua. Now what you were saying. Then Sandy Panoso Chomo, because what now have a Katakata name as my own. And you could feel Jamuni. Over I interdict you Munina, no Muti, I'm a issue Munsemu. The Brewa, Omunyanko, a tuition a common for the Padono and the Tuga, and I'm so more cosono, Omuji the Bribad account. It is all the Batuga and any Padu, and I interdict you, Muse, Omunkofi and Anipa, Dunumia Muse, a semi formal next, like Konyabe, do, and the counter Korea, and the Dunuma, or the other Cate, Oba Musi Dunum, Namedem encounter by the visitor with my account in Pelota. No matter Muse, Omufa, a DBA, Omufa no Messima, or Prince Omberio Mushimu. Could be an idea about the count, and many we are the happening. The our report here, Obibia Hubomuno, and I'm so Muno, what you might say, Omu finance, every minister. Now, minister so far come president. So, we the minister when I call president. There's a while we are not a president, ever 2 minister for. So, where the chrono, where you are finna, you can hire any say. You got the job, air chrono them, what the matter on the giver say, or you should not say, or why you should move here, wherever Boviano. 9 years, they assess money new in anyway. And the idea I say, cost or idea cost from since I saw that year, 1963. It is a cost for any other one where they are. They are the one who buy with nothing. Emma Cononi, dream Ninia myself at the Encoso. It's not bad who could do so no na buying kura wo no na we kese wo to a so bua na to gina no e say ne me fa metudwa no bi ehun say ni abere say sa nya mai ebe ko so to anya de be try e sha hai say ne me bi atwemo no bi anka wa say be kan wa dem na bi so bi be bodu bi aso nya do be fa ni wadi.
So you heard Kwesi Obeng Fosu. He is the Public Relations Officer of the Ministry of Energy. And if you just join us, you're listening to Maritime and Port News. The Federal Reserve Chairman Jeremy Powell recently lamented supply chain woes and port congestions are now getting attention at the central bank level, giving their effect on inflation. Powell foresees supply chain woes continuing into next year, probably, and holding up inflation longer than we thought. Industry experts speaking to American Shipper, as well as other market players and analysts, are increasingly talking about a scenario in which high ocean shipping costs and congestion could persist throughout next year, if not into the following year. You're listening to Maritime and Port News. So as Christmas is just 2 months away, have you started your shopping? If not, then please start now, because experts predict holiday season will be at risk as maritime supply chain disaster gets worse. It's the beginning of October, just the start of what the retail world supply calls peak. But the industry is already in various forms of panic that usually don't take hold until the weeks before Christmas. Early in the year, the hope was that the bottlenecks that gummed up the global supply chain in 2020 would be mostly cleared by now. They've actually only gotten worse. Yes, much worse. And evidence is mounting that the holiday season is at risk. Across Europe, retail such as apparel chain H&M can't meet demand because of delivery delays. In the US, Nike cut its sale forecast after COVID-19 triggered factory closures in Vietnam that wiped out months of production. And Bed Bath & Beyond stock plunged amid shipping woes, with Chief Executive Officer Mark Tridden warning that disruptions would last well into next year. Now, COVID outbreak have idled port terminals. There still aren't enough cargo containers, causing prices to spike tenfold from a year ago. Labor shortage have stilled tracking and pushing U.S. job openings to all-time high. It's going to be a daunting holiday season. Now, one that investors appear to be shrugging off, despite analysts raising concerns that margins will likely take a hit. Retailers are having a really hard time filling their shelves. So Maritime and Port News advises all consumers to start their holiday shopping now before price hike hits hard on them. And on that note, we'll wrap up today's edition of Maritime and Port News. Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in all your shipping solutions. You can contact them at the Shippers House in Accra, and also supported by Amin Scientific and Alternative Medical Hospital. Amin, God is our healer. My name is Nanesi Boateng. My producers, Kwekwa Bwaji and Ejando. Have a great Maritime and Port Day.
Yenso akwan suju medie hia mo man bia ankanko edi Ghana eko wiase ne di wiase so ba Ghana Shippers Authority ani so ade hu ne se ye bebo nso so adwadifo e wo haw bia wonam mu efri no ma ayra dia seye sika yaji wa emfa kwan so eni haw hodo pi henya daje chen so adwadifo eno ma eko se de be ya wo beti ase ye ni so ade hu ne se ye besom ni asom sompa Ghana Shippers Authority e wo Ghana Shippers House Ridge Accra Gapoha Towers Tema NCA Building 4th Gardens Echupe Okumas Takrade Shippers Center Takrade Yamusa Building Sansuna Gumbihini Tamale Yewo Complaints Unit Ewo Elibu Paga Aflau Boda Sansuna Kutuka Wimshe Jinabia Ena Takotel